Hi there, this time some more Phrias Swiss tournament. And looks like we got a bunch of Inferno, and everything else is fairly balanced. Tell you what, I tried to get into a Swiss earlier, and it was like, oh man, the servers are down. Oh, not bad. No turn one, but not bad. And we're gonna need that might. Against Bellius, or I mean Calazar. Yeah, damn it, no, damn it, damn it. Deal 2 damage to target creature. Oh, that's... He's gonna use it on this, but what choice do I really have in the matter? Might as well throw it down and let it get killed. At least it has to give up card for it. But yeah, I tried to play Swiss earlier and it was like servers down, so I tried to play Hearthstone and servers were down. Well, what I could do here is actually give sweep to this. Alternatively, I move this down Firebolt and play another one. So yeah, then Hearthstone servers were down, or Battle.net. They were doing maintenance. So then, later on, I actually got in for a moment, and I played a Swiss. But then the audio from my mic didn't get recorded, so that was good. And then another game, it was just offline city, and that has attack anywhere, so it's gotta go. Ugh. And we're gonna need more might. So I ditched my footage since it didn't have audio, and then the servers went down, and I tried to play some more Hearthstone because finally Battle.net was up, and so that went well. Alright, get rid of that, and I could throw down my own attack anywhere if I want, but I have a feeling he's just going to kill this off, so it doesn't matter so much. Alternatively, what kind of stuff does he have? Well, fire, so that's pretty dangerous. I think this is when we get the Destiny, so we can get this out, and this, even though... Yeah, I'm gonna play it at the top, because if I play it down in the middle, that's just baiting some kind of massive AoE. But anyway, oh man, I'm gonna have to record a Paladin game in Hearthstone eventually because I'm liking it. I finally made a Paladin deck and it's good. It's pretty fancy. Okay, so we can TP something, or what is this? Oh, wait a minute. This is... Oh, shit. Oh, man, I want that. Hell yeah. Alternate art for Week of the Mercenaries. Okay. I should probably use this. No, I want the damage. So I'll just get rid of this. Let him play it again. Just let him play it again. Throw that down. Alright. Now I don't have room, however, for my attack anywhere, which isn't such a big deal, and he's finally using his discard, but at this point it doesn't matter so much. Alright, that's good. Cerberus comes out again. Okay. Now. Oh. I thought this guy had attack anywhere at some point. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Well, I suppose now wouldn't be such a bad idea to buff up. So I could do a bit more damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I should probably buff up. And this would be 5, leaving me at 5, 6, 7. That would be 2 more. This would be... Yeah, so... I'm going to go with this, since it doesn't really matter what I use at this point. And do a little bit of damage to that, kill that off, do more damage, then get out just something anywhere, I guess. This'll do. And the reason why I did that is because actually I should have got might up there. I forgot this hero actually has a use for that since it has the Abyssal Worm. The reason why I did that is I wanted to be in POW territory so I can finish him off with a single POW, which would require that 3 HP sometimes. Okay, can I finish him off in any way right now? Not unless I get a good draw. Alright. Well. Might as well clear that out of the way. And that. And I can add additional tankage back here. In addition to spreading out my damage enough that I can actually finish him off if needed. Alright. Still got plenty of time. 3 minutes is quite enough. More discards, of course. It's necessary. Oh, damn. That's what I needed. Hell yeah. All of my GG. Oh, yeah. Good. And that means we get to move on to round 2 without worrying so much about being hit by a quitter. Someone did, in fact, quit as well. That would have been terrible. Very much so. Alright, looks like it's going to be Inferno on Inferno. Okay, let's hope it's not an Adar. Wait a minute, what am I thinking? I keep thinking Adar might as well be an Inferno, let's face it. Huh. This is interesting. I like having that. You know what? It's stupid. I'm gonna do it. Yes, that was actually kind of stupid. Good. Good. And to Sandy. So that's good. I got Sandy locked. He's officially Goldilocks. I got just destroyed by that in the game that had no sound. So that went well. Couldn't do a damn thing. And I don't like that. That is not even a game at that point. Doesn't like this is gonna go much better either. What kind of stuff we got? Alright, I'm gonna play this away from that shit. Yes. It was literally four turns in a row of that bullshit where it's like, oh no, you can't attack, deal with it. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Alright, we're gonna need some of this. More that damages. And looks like we're going to need an exceedingly large amount of might. Can I play anything else? No. So, more might. Because I kind of want to get that worm out. That'd be great. Dad attack anywhere, yo. And with 5 resources next turn, I could get the Lilim out. Wouldn't be so bad. However, this is going to have to die, which means I'm going to have to use my resources for that instead. Actually, I can still make it. Lilim plus that equals 5. Okay, so we do this, and we get that dead, damage. Unfortunately, that wasn't optimal. Not at all. No. Because do I want to build up for that? Yeah, let's do it. It wasn't optimal because I should have just used the TP and then dealt another 4 damage. See, now that's dead, and now I'm running out of damage. How unfortunate. However, I'm gonna go all YOLO worm on this shit. YOLO worm. Oh yeah. YOLO worm is best worm. Okay, asshole. Luckily it doesn't matter because that means he's not playing things to block and I'm just gonna nuke him anyway. Deal with that, dick. What are you gonna do about that shit? Nothing. Not a thing. Excellent. Which means we get to move on to the finals. How awesome is that? Yes. Because you're going against a Demaria. And this bitch, tell you what, you need the HP and deal with her. So we need some of that. More succubus. Alright. Yeah, this is looking up. Yeah, we got the HP, we got the jugs. Not bad. Lurker's not going to help in this situation. It's just useless against Demaria most of the time. Considering we're in the finals, I'm pretty sure this Demaria is going to be real bitchy. Okay, so I can expect a firebolt maybe to kill that off. Do I want to move that up or just take the swing? I'll take the swing. It's going to be a bad idea, but I'm taking it. Alright, Peddler coming out for the blockage. And also, that means unique spell. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that this unique spell is a Forbidden Flame. So that's good. Okay, well, that means we don't want to play anything too good right now. What do we play then? We want to save some backup for these. Let's just get this out. Screw the backup. Yeah. I'd like more cards at this point, but I also want the magic. Yeah, we could play this too. Screw it. If this dies, I don't even give a damn. I don't even give half a damn. Gonna use all the resources to kill everything anyway, and this would be a good way to bait it. Yep, there it goes. Baited. Baited real good, which means we can actually play these in confidence and get out the extra magic. Actually, I should have went for the might. I should always go for might. Oh, wow, doubling up on that. You know what? I don't even care. I got more where that comes from. Oh, shit, I do have more where that comes from. Deal with that shit. And we're going to need, at this point, the Destiny, but I'm going to go with... you know, actually, I'm going to go with the Destiny. Should I, though? Yeah, I'm going to go with it. Oh, that's hilarious. Nuke, saved some creatures, doesn't matter. Nuke, got more creatures, doesn't matter. Screw you, Demaria. Damn it. Such dickery. This is why I hate Demaria. Hate her hard. But it's cool because we got even more. Oh, that's good. Alright. But I don't want to play any more creatures. I'll just throw this out here. Save that. Yes. Because I'm going to need more. She's just going to nuke everything anyway. Yeah. Yeah, there goes some more of that. Okay. At this point, we need more tankage and such, among other things. If I move down, it's just going to be baiting. It's just baiting me so that I'll end up getting hit by a fireball. That's what's happening right now. But really, what other choice do I have? Not much is the answer. So I'm going to move this down here. And I feel like it's a bad idea to destroy this, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Get out something with a bit more HP. And draw, because at this point I need the cards running low. Just going to be more nukage. And then some control stuff finally coming out. Yeah, something like that. Good thing I used that POW early. Against a Demaria or an Ariana, you always want to use your POWs just indiscriminately, because that's what happens if you don't. Luckily, I do have a Primal Hero, which means I can eventually get out my Dispel. I think I only have one, however, and it would be better used on a stone shield. Oh man, out comes the super duper nuke of doomliness. Well, that's getting nuked right now. And this has 4 might, so it's not going to help much to play something in front of it. The Lurker, that is. And we get this out in the distance, I guess. And we have to use the creatures we have on the field to do damage. So we buff this up to do the damage we can. Because we have to rely on the creatures that are on the field. Trying to get more creatures out doesn't work so well against Demaria. They don't last very long. The expiration date is quite short. Oh no, is that a unique creature? Okay, what could that even be? I don't really know. Okay, so I can kill that if needed, or... not a whole lot else. Okay. Well, I think I'd rather save this, but... We're gonna have to get this out. And... I feel like that should probably die, but... It's not a really big threat at the moment. So, it's not really something I have to be worried about. I'm gonna draw. That's what I'm gonna do. A POW. That helps. Alright. Cool. So, we can finish that. Oh, we can't actually use the POW. That's stupid. This is a melee. You know what? At this point, let's just drop this. Screw it. There's gonna be more nukes coming anyway, but I don't even care. At this point, and I might as well do the 2 damage to that, because why not? Alright. It's getting bad. I'm gonna have to start making plays faster, or else Damario's gonna get her way. Plays fast for a reason, because she knows I won't have time if I don't play fast. So I'm gonna have to start playing faster, which means making stupid plays, really dumb plays, not thinking. Cosmic Singularity, which means more bullshit. Which means they pulled out the nuke that they just got. Shit. And there it comes. Yep. God damn. Alright, draw. Teleport, not gonna help. Play this. These aren't gonna help. End. Gotta play fast. A spell coming out. I basically called this a spell because that's what it is. It's just like POW. I call POW a spell for a good reason. Same thing with that. Can't finish it off. I can, however, play this. And I might as well, at this point. Let's draw. Got a TP. I play that. And I'm saving the TP to do extra damage. And that'll be the end. Oh, what is this? Night of the Rising Moon, discard a creature, draw 4 cards. Okay, that's pretty fancy. Oh, damn it. Attack anywhere. That's gonna have to get out of here real fast. How much HP? 14. Oh, no. Well, that's gone, but it's not going to help much. I can nuke this stuff, but that won't help too much either. This gains sweep. Wait a minute. What? Oh, shit. What happened there? Anyway, that needs to be moved out of the way, but I can't attack? Oh, shit. What is that caused by? I have no idea what caused that. Oh, because I attacked already. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Because of the ass. Oh, god damn it. This bastard had already attacked. Shit. What is that? Tower of the Smith. Attacks. Discard a card at random. Inferno creature. Players cannot draw. So I can't draw at all. Drawing does nothing. Shit. I'm gonna do it anyway. Screw you. That's GG. That was pointless. Don't be wasting time. All the dickery. Well, I'm gonna be very... No, I'm gonna be very sad in base set 2 because I believe Demaria is still around. Ugh. So much hate. There's not a single hero I hate more than Demaria. Orion is a little bit further behind, but all the hate. Oh well. Let's see if we, get a package from this. And it turns out we did. Excellent. Very good. So let's see what we get out of it, shall we? Alright, let's look at the best one first. Plague Bearer. Alright, I've been seeing a lot of these recently. It's good to have it around, I guess. It's quite expensive, but, I mean, it gets not so expensive if you do a lot of poisoning. Really good. I've seen it on Nurgle, because Nurgle has that, you add a poison counter to stuff. So if you're playing a poison deck, pretty damn fancy. Gorilla Master. All friendly creatures with ambush gain +1. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. Never once been so interested. If you have more than 5 cards in your graveyard, Honor-bound Kami gains Honor 1. I'd rather just play something with Honor 1. To be honest, Strength and Unity. Each creature gains +1 and +1 for each other creature with the same name on the battleground. That is interesting. Huh. That would be great. I tend to play a lot of the same creature. Like a bunch of Dark Assassins and Succubus and Jugs and all that. It's interesting. Worth considering. Skirmisher. Again, if I can actually make an evade deck, yeah, I'll throw that in there. Other creatures in the same row. Okay. Seen it before. Meh. Soulfire. Got a couple of these. Mana Burst. Spells played. Deal 2 damage to that spell's... Oh, damn. I feel like this would be amazing if I made a spell hate deck just focused on, like, fortunes or something. Because there are a lot of heroes that I really hate when they use spells like Demaria because it's such a pain in the ass to deal with. This would be glorious. Alright, a Landslide. I haven't seen many buildings, so, I mean, meh. More of that. Another Sandshark. I might actually put that in my deck. I still have some things I need to get rid of, I think, in my Ishuma, so this would be a good replacement. Especially if I have another one of those foxes. Rewind yet again. Okay, yeah, I'm not too interested in that. Still. Alright. Not bad. At least I might be able to use that Sandshark. And I'll see you next time.